All right, well, my phone says I'm live, so I guess it's probably right. And it looks like I have it in the right orientation this time, which is super exciting. Yay. Hey, Liz. And hello, Jessica. I'm going to try to be paying attention to the comments. I can actually see them this time. Yay. And I'll wait just a minute and see if anybody else shows up. And I will turn my iPad down. There we go. Oh, see, here it is. It's playing an ad. Good grief. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, this is real life, people. Real life. I can't hide anything from you guys. So, yeah. For those of you who are new, oh, thank you, Liz. I see everything looks good and sounds good. Woohoo! For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Wendy, and my channel is Fab Crafts and More. And right now, most of my videos on here are Cricut related, but I have recently become sort of a junk journal junkie, even though I haven't actually made my first official junk journal yet. But holy moly, look at all the things I'm collecting. Oh, all right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this party rolling, and hopefully some other people will show up, or at least watch the replay later. Please, I'm gonna give my little spiel. Subscribe to my channel. I will be doing more thrifting hauls, and coming up here, since I have all these awesome tutorials on, well, okay, I'm not gonna call them tutorials because right now I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe they'll just be craft along with me and watch me go crazy. So if you want to watch some good tutorials, go subscribe to Liz for a Day. She's currently in the chat. Go click on her channel and subscribe to her because she knows what she's doing, and she's got some good live streams and other tutorial videos. So, all right, let's get started. Today I got kind of sidetracked after having some appointments that just happened to take me right next to the thrift stores that are on my way home. Here I'm going to start with this. I got a couple of these bundles, which sometimes I'm not a huge fan of how the thrift stores will now bundle stuff up, because you end up with a bunch of CRAP that you don't need. The car took me there. The car does it. It's not my fault. The car just goes there. Right, Liz? Okay, so I haven't opened this up yet. Okay, I have a confession. I did like tear this open a little bit because this little thing was hanging out all by itself with no bag or price on it. And I was just like, well, you know what? This just needs to go right in there. But let's open this up. This bag was $2.99 at Goodwill. And I do crochet, but not very often. But my stepdaughter crochets. So these are all the same size. That's okay. I will probably save those up. Keep one, give one to her. And then, I don't know. Who knows what I'll do with the other ones. Let's see. Oh, here's a little Pottery Barn ornament. Now, see, this is like stuff I will keep it around and re-gift it to somebody who has an N initial. Nobody in my family has the initial N. So this may end up being donating back to Goodwill or St. Vincent de Paul in our area. When you make a donation, you get a 20% off coupon. So I can just take all this stuff that I don't want, take it back to the thrift store, and then get a 20% off coupon for maybe something that is a higher price. This is probably not going to be something that I use in junk journals, but I have to admit to you, I am a Hello Kitty fan, and I have been a Hello Kitty fan since the 70s, when they started. Well, here it says copyright 1976. I can't exactly remember if 76 is when they started, but that sounds about right. And I am a Hello Kitty fan, so just a little notepad. I will keep that around just for, you know, a notepad and taking notes. So that goes in the keep pile. The reason why I picked up this particular bundle of things, here's just a green bag. Hey, this can go in a green bag, and I'm going to find somebody whose initial is N. Oh yeah, our St. Vincent de Paul, I don't know if it's all St. Vincent de Paul's. Our St. Vincent de Paul gives you a 20% off coupon when you make a donation. But anyways, this was kind of the reason I picked up this bundle, was these cards. I'm totally spacing. I feel like there is a name for this particular style of art from like the 20s or 30s. Or how about 1897? That might be even earlier than the 20s or 30s. But I feel like I'm gonna have to look it up. I feel like there is a name for this style of art. There are several, you know, copies of some of these, and so maybe when there's a swap, maybe some of these will go into a swap that I do with somebody. But they're cards, and they're kind of long, so I'm pretty sure, let's see, are like, oh, here we go. Oh, 9 1/4, but you could cut off these little parts to make it fit into an 8 1/2. Well, if it's 11, I don't know. Anyways, it can be a pocket. It can be just a piece of something, but I thought these were really pretty. So that was why I picked up this particular packet, because I could see that these were inside, and I was super excited about that. So these are definitely in the keep pile. Oh, these are not in the keep pile, but I will take them back and somebody will love them. Oh, and here's a smaller, ooh, that's a good size for small, delicate things. Oh, and here's an even tinier one. These are often good for just like grabbing stuff through a small hole. Like if you have a tag and your string is frayed a little bit or something and it's a little hard to get through the hole, you can always use a crochet hook to go through the hole and pull your threads out. Anyways, and then this, I thought these were kind of interesting. Oh, they are just stickers. And I'm not sure, like, I used to collect stickers in the 80s when stickers were super popular, and these aren't too bad. If you have any ideas on the stickers, guys, let me know in the comments, but those might be going back. Oh, here's some little cards. Oh, yeah, and see, this is why I don't really like the bundles very much, is because you end up with stuff. Now, these, I do like birds. This might work for something with birds. But the rest of these, yeah, not too crazy about them, but the envelopes are kind of nice and could be used in junk journals. So I'll be thinking about keeping those. And of course, who doesn't need another pad of sticky notes? Floral stickers in collages, Liz. Yeah, that's why I was thinking that these are pretty, like, these aren't too cheesy looking, right? They're like pretty realistic, and you know, just stick one here and there. It might go underneath something or around something. And sticky notes, always, I'm a sticky note queen. And then this little guy, well, let's just go ahead and bring this next bundle out too, because this kind of all goes together. And I'm wondering, maybe this actually was in here. Stamps from the first card. Jessica, can you elaborate just a little bit about making stamps from the card? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but I really, really want to know because I want to know everything. All right, so this little guy was also $2.99, and this is all sorts of vintage bric-a-brac. Is that what they call it? Or what do they call these? Rick-rack, bric-a-brac. I don't know, rick-rack, bric-a-brac, rick-rolled, who knows? Whatever you want. And I love it. I love vintage vintage bias tapes. And look at just all these colors that can even be, you know, like bright colors like this can even be tea stained. Oh, stamps. See, Jessica, when I always want to got to get it into my head about like postage stamps. So I got it now. Thank you for clarifying that. I need all the clarification and help I can get. But I was super excited. This to me is totally worth $2.99. I mean, look at these 15 cents. And even these labels are amazing. I love these labels. I really want to do a vintage journal that's not quite, well, so everybody says vintage journals, not quite like the Victorian style ones, but more like, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, that kind, with a little bit more modern style than even like these cards. So, you know, and even though like some of this is kind of, this yellow one's a little bit like dusty and dirty, I feel like that just adds to that vintageness. So blues and great seam binding. Oh, I love this font, and the gray color is awesome. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm just really loving all the labels. I don't know. I really like fonts and typesetting and all of that. Oh, this one's funny. It's Fruit of the Loom. It's hilarious. But I am really loving all of these. Oh, look at this one. This one is super cute with the little form on it. Rick Rack. That's what it is. Rick Rack, bias tape, seam binding. All of these super awesome colors. Oh, this is a little roll of it in navy. Ooh, that will be pretty on something, that dark navy. So that to me is a great find, in my humble opinion. Oh, look what fell out. Oh, I don't know. Those could be kind of fun. Oh, they could be kind of fun, like as a, I think I have something that will set these. But you can wrap like your string around it to hold your binder together. Oh, Jessica, you do not have to be sorry. Like I said, my brain just goes to rubber stamps, but I need to like start thinking about the fact that it could be something different. Okay, so I gotta find a place to set these. Okay, all right, here we go. I just thought this little book was super cute, and it was 99 cents at Goodwill. I love the style, again, of these just vintage books and catalogs. And I just think this has some really cute stuff in it. You know, it's how to crochet. Hey, I've got the crochet hooks. Maybe I'll learn some new stitches. But it also had some fun little illustrative pictures in there that I thought would be really fun. And these fun vintage pictures. I love them. I love her hair. Check out this little guy. I hate it when they put the stickers all over there too. And like, so if you go thrifting, take your stickers off as soon as you can. Like, this is still gonna leave some stickiness. The longer your stickers stay on, the stickier they get. Okay, so when you are thrifting, that's my tip of the day. because I really like that, because I tend to just sort of leave them and not take care of them right away. And my husband is always like, you need to take those off. I need to listen to my husband. He knows what he's talking about. So these I thought were really cool too. This is a pack of playing cards, giant playing cards. I love this clown. I'm gonna have to get this stupid sticker off. So guys, I hope that I'm answering your questions in some of a timely manner. I think I might be on quite a delay with what I'm talking about and what I'm seeing pop up on my iPad. My internet connection in this room is a little bit wonky. So I am trying to answer your questions. But again, y'all know there's delays when we're doing this. But these cards are giant. Let's see, how big are they? They 5x7. They're 5 by 6 3/4. But I love the vintage looking back. And when I first picked these up, I thought they were pretty new, but I actually think they're not so new. There's no date or copyright on them. Maybe there is on like the Joker or the Ace. But I thought these were really cool cards. I mean, you know, the numbers and the Ace and stuff are just kind of like normal. But, you know, sometimes the kings and queens, the face cards can be, you know, kind of ugly, funky. But I think these are really traditional looking and will make great pockets. You know, to tuck stuff behind. You tell me what you would use these for. I'm going to take a look at the questions or comments here. Stickers. Oh, use a heat gun and the peeler to get stuff off. Yes. The cards are awesome, aren't they? I know. I am really loving these cards. I was hoping though that like the clown would kind of be on a couple of them. I hadn't looked through, but I was hoping that he would be on the Joker card, and boom, there he is on the Joker card. I love it. And I don't know if there's 2 of them in there, but I won't bore you with that anymore. But I really, really like these. You guys, it seems like I got a lot. I was being very particular about what I was picking up today. And it just was like, I kept finding stuff. Another great find that I thought was a great find, vellum paper. I know I had some vellum paper. Okay, so you want to know, I think the last time I bought vellum paper was when my daughter was born in 1998, because I made her birth announcements. And I used a super cute piece of scrapbook paper that had buttons all over it. And then I printed on the vellum, and like the little theme was cute as a button. I think that's the last time I bought vellum. And it can be really expensive. There's a bunch of sheets in here. And so I felt like the $2.99, and these are 12 by 12 vellum. Yay. I mean, I honestly don't think I'll probably just cut it up, but if I need it, I've got it, right? That's a good excuse, right? Okay, let's pull out a pile. Okay, another thing. So, okay, I said I was being particular. Maybe I wasn't being so particular, because all I want from this is this, okay? That's all I want from that, is that Santa. But as I pulled it out and I was looking at it, of course, the paper is actually pretty cool, and it has, I'm sure you can't see this, it has just a slight bit of textured look to it. It's not textured, but it almost looks like it's crumpled paper, but perfectly flat. Now this one's crumpled, but the rest of them just have a slight textured print to them. And then, you know, this up here also, this border is pretty nice. So I picked that up because, oh, pink stickers were half off today. So I picked that up. It was $2, but I got it for $1. So that's how I justified that one. Always justifying that. And then watercolor paper. Watercolor paper can be really expensive, and this was 99 cents. That's a really awesome price for watercolor paper. And so that's just for, you know, different uses. I just don't have, I think I have one other pad of it, but not a whole lot. And then this was kind of weird. It was half off, so it was $1.50. I shouldn't have said that I was being particular, but I kind of was. This just is a little bit weird, okay? Because they're orange. Now, this is gonna be great for Halloween, you know what I mean? But they're orange, like orange. Orange. Pumpkin, bright pumpkin orange. But there's gotta be a use. And I just really liked what was going on here with all the lines. So we'll just put that aside for now. But I still was like kind of drawn to it. Liz, are you telling me that you love the orange papers? Are you trying to help me out, making me feel justified? Oh no, Jessica, you're 45 minutes from Goodwill. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Goodwills in my area, like just, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes away. And then there's even like, I think even like 6 or 7 St. Vincent de Paul's. So yeah, it's a little insane. Everywhere I go, they're everywhere I go. So this, I mean, this is still a good price for what you would pay for them in the store. I really would like to supplies for like 25 cents and 50 cents. But I just watched a video and I need to start writing people's names down of who I'm watching, so that I can give them credit. But she made a cute like folder with these type of envelopes. Now hers were not the sticky adhesive. They were the like lick and stick. But what she did is she took them, and I'm trying to remember here a little bit, that they folded out like in and out like this, and then there were like all the little pockets, but they were envelopes just like this. So I want to try that, and of course I'll distress them and put papers, scrapbook papers on them and things like that. But it was really cute, and I'm trying to remember what she called them too, but it was just like an envelope junk journal cover, something like that. Okay, let's see. I'm not done yet, ladies. This was kind of crazy. $2.99 at Goodwill. This is a roll, 24 by 50 yards of tracing paper. So I sort of opened this a little bit, and let me see if I can get underneath here just to show you. Well, we'll stick this under here because it's what I have right here, to show you how see-through it is. So it's tracing paper, and this is going to be awesome for collages and texture and all of that stuff that I keep watching other people do with it. And eventually I will do something with it. But this, I'm never going to need tracing paper ever again. Ever. Lifetime supply of tracing paper right here. Oh my goodness. Okay. $1.99 for this really cute paper pad. Whoa, I wonder what that came from. I have no idea. I just wanted to open this up because this has got, this was kind of the page that made me buy this, because I, you know, I just like that. But it's got some really great pages, colors, definitely good staples. Look at that, that's beautiful. Staple papers to use. Like 10 years ago. I don't see the copyright, but I feel like this was popular. It's still popular, but they kind of came out back then. A couple just really quick things not related to junk journals. They have this whole bag of Light Bright pigs. So when I find a Light Bright, I'm set. And I also, we have like a home tiki bar in our house, and we travel around and go to different tiki bars all over. And Portland, Oregon, and a couple other cities have like tiki conventions, and we've been to a couple of those. But I found this like Hawaiian fabric, and I'm gonna do something with that. Tracing paper. Why I found all this stuff. I was looking for a couple specific things that I don't think I found, and I ended up finding other stuff. Oh, Liz, what I was looking for were Reader's Digest books. Somebody in my town, I think I said this in the last video, somebody came in a couple days before I got to my St. Vincent de Paul and bought all of them except for a couple, and I pulled out a nice one. And now the other two places I've been, they've gone and bought up all the Reader's Digests from there. Saying. Oh, guess what? Guess what else I got? More big cards. But these have, I live in Oregon, and these have, well, Newport is along the Oregon coast, but I will do something with these, and I thought the Joker was kind of cool looking on there. And again, I thought the face cards were nice face cards. So there. Those will also be, I think, good for a swap. Okay. Then this book was half off at Goodwill. And I just like that it's how to do calligraphy. So there's some really nice writing and just some nice, you know, pieces that I can cut and, excuse me, and use, you know, on pages. But it also had some fun little illustrations, you know, like some borders. That other one that I showed you, these couple ones that I saw in here could be cut out. And just some crosswords that I thought were, you know, kind of nice. It's that coloring book page paper. But, you know, you could even write your own words in here to make a fun journal. So who cares about what clues are? You know, find a fun little crossword and write a little message. You could, you know, kind of even use it like journaling. And then I thought this was really cool. This is from like, look at this. I love this paper. This was from 68, I think. Well, 63 and then 68. And it's just got some really cool vintage illustrations for sewing that I thought could be really cool in a journal. Like all of this, I just really like this. And like I said, I'm wanting to do some journals that are a little more like mid-century vintage than like Victorian vintage. I'm getting there, ladies. I'm getting there. And then just this Norman Rockwell calendar, because these pictures, I will not mind cutting up either. Like I will be totally cool with cutting this up. Unlike these books that I bought. This paper is made in Japan, and I thought it looked kind of cool. It's lined, but it's a little bit different than just regular notebook paper. So it's got like more holes down here. You can even use this little spot to actually put the date if you're gonna, journal in it. But I really liked the way these pages looked. And we have traveled to Japan, and one of my travel journals will have Japanese things in it. And so here's some more Japanese stuff. You can come to my house whenever you want. We probably live like the furthest away from each other that we could get, unless we were in, like Siberia. So who else do we have? Hello, Euro Residentes. Am I getting that right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What am I making? I am actually just showing supplies that I bought, used supplies, vintage things, new things that I want to use to make junk journals. And if you don't know what junk journals are, it's kind of a crazy bit of, I don't even have one to show you yet because I haven't made one yet. Stuff that I can use. So this set of books is called Character Sketches. And I think it's a religious book because it says from the pages of scripture. But I already opened it up, so you saw some of these. Look at these illustrations. So there are like some biblical, like this is Moses. There are some biblical things, which I'm not really religious. I'm spiritual, but I'm not super religious to any one religion. But check out all these things. Look at this beautiful picture of this bird. Look at this cute raccoon. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. And then the other one, check out this bat going after this moth. Ooh. Like, isn't that amazing? I paid half of this, $2 for each book, because the pink was half off. Like, seriously. They were super heavy too, and I didn't have a cart, and my arms were dying. But, like black and white sketches, colored sketches. Yeah. Okay, so I'm almost done here. Got this little bin to put the stuff in. We have a plastic bag ban in where we live, and you have to pay 5 cents if you want a paper bag. But I found this and all my stuff fit in it. So here's one of those things that is not junk journal related. But we have a vintage Christmas tree ornaments, and I found this vintage Christmas tree ornament in super good condition. A lot of the times these wings are missing, and so I was super excited about that. Then French vocabulary words. I do not, but look at how cute these are going to be with the French words. They're just little French flashcards. Every time I buy flashcards, I just always think that I am keeping somebody from learning, like little kids flashcards for mathematics or reading. I'm like taking those away from the kids who need to buy them at Goodwill. So this was half off. These are St. Vincent de Paul fines. This was half off, 50 cents for these tiny little file folders, which I know I could make them, but now I have a cute little template. All right, and just your normal month, day stamps. gosh, I didn't even look at the dates. 1988, 87. Crazy. But you can also just do, you know, you can leave it blank. And then it's got like paid and whatever. You know, one of those. I don't have one of these. Whoops. Let's get in the screen, in the shot. You know what? I have another pile that's in the front seat of my car that I forgot to bring in. But this little postcard was just floating around. And it's only from 1982, but the pictures are super cute. And I really don't have a whole lot of ephemera of people like this, so that was a no-brainer. And then this little vintage card is really super cute. It's like, looks like a little painter's palette on the older side. And so that was really cute. I have another one in my car. I can't believe I forgot to bring the other ones in. And then just some rubber stamps. This is a letter U, but I like all the flourishy stuff. I did pick up this airplane and where is it? Must be this one. And this anvil for like some more masculine type journals or stamps. Postage stamp. Now I can't talk. Like what Liz was making. This one was kind of cool because it talks about this is something having to do with color. So it says burnt umber on it. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean, but I thought it was kind of cool. $1.99 for a teeny tiny little stamp, and the rest of them were 99 cents. A little bird, put a bird on it. I like this castle one. We've been to Germany where they have lots of castles, so when I do my travel journal, I'm excited to have that castle stamp. And then just this cute little squirrel chipmunk. It's actually a chipmunk. I was thinking it was a squirrel, but like this will just be cute in a collage. This is like a vintage purse. I thought that was kind of cool. First I thought it was an eggplant or something, but it does have like the little clasp up there. Another letter, which this says is supposed to be a D, the letter D. And I'm sorry, but I do not see the letter D on this like at all. But I liked how it was all flourishy. And then I thought this one was really cute. Penny post paid. Now I'm wondering about this because I've never heard this little term, and I'm wondering if this is something like European or something. So if anybody knows anything, I haven't looked it up yet, about penny post paid, comment below. I'm curious about what that might be. And then, of course, a bird. This is some sort of like stork or heron or something, but I thought he was really cool and would look cool. So still sitting in my car are some other little golden books. My gosh, you know, my kids had a ton of them that I never kept. But Alice in Wonderland, who doesn't love Alice in Wonderland? And I picked up a couple others today too. I'm trying to think of what else is out there. But I'm not going to take the time to go out there because that would take too long, and you guys don't need to sit here and wait for me. Oh, I did get a couple other really cool vintage postcards. The golden books. Oh, I got some transparency paper. Both regular transparency that goes on like overhead projectors from when we were, you know, us old ladies were in school. And then also some printable transparency paper for like 50 cents, I think. That stuff is usually like 20 bucks a box. And so that was the good find. The other good find that I found was that printable transparency. But so anyways, you guys, thank you for joining me. Oh, I also picked these. Hang on. This is going to be too hard to actually show you guys because I have my camera set up. But I'll just sort of like, this is a poster. So it's like big poster size, but it has all of these flowers on here. And this was like 99 cents. Check that out. And it's got a huge like floral picture that isn't as exciting to me as the little things all around it. Yeah. That was cool too. And then the other thing is I picked these up for my daughter. Perler Beads. Perler Beads are back in a big way. And my daughter's 21 and she goes to EDM concerts, electronic dance music concerts, like sort of otherwise known as raves, but not like kind of what you might remember raves being. If you want something entertaining, look up EDM candy. This is not drug related, all right? The young generation of these kids going to raves make these elaborate necklaces out of perler beads that they trade, almost like artist trading cards that we do, that they trade at the concerts. I'm thinking of having her come on my channel and do a little tutorial. EDM, electronic dance music, perler bead candy. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, I picked these up for her because she will use those, even though she's 21. They also use the pony beads and make what they call candy bracelets that they trade back and forth at concerts. But anyways, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me this evening. I really appreciate it. Again, please subscribe to my channel. I hope to have some more, maybe a little more interesting. I know a lot of people like hauls, but other people want to see stuff more put into action. And I hope to be creating some videos of putting this stuff into action soon. So get out there, go thrifting. Hey, it's recycling, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. We are saving the environment. All right, guys, have a good evening.